Happy Halloween, motherfuckers!
Woo! You know what? Halloween is tomorrow,
Europe?
and I love me some Halloween. You know what I don't love? These fucking masks.
Oh, I'm so hot.
Like, there's definitely
You
definitely
look like you're trying to move your mouth, but your lips are just shut.
so there's definitely probably like if you're like claustrophobic, I feel like masks probably like
I
trip you
bet
the
you. I bet you
fuck
that
out.
there's something that is like fear of masks,
Sure.
maskophobia.
Oh, wait. So do you have your headphones on under your mask?
I do. This mask is like
I can
gigantic.
hardly hear. Like it's muffled. Can
Yeah,
we?
yeah. How
Can
about
we?
that? That's a little bit better.
That is a little bit better.
Yeah.
We went to Spirit Halloween and literally got masks just to wear them for like 2 minutes.
Wait, I like this. This is a Star Wars character, so
Okay, but you know what? Can we talk about how expensive fucking masks are?
Yeah, well, we went up there, and what did you say that the wall was like the cereal aisle? So all the expensive cereals are up top, and then you have the cheap shitty
We,
bag cereal on the bottom, which is where we got both of our masks.
so it used to be, right, when you go to a Halloween store, the really expensive masks lined the wall. You remember they were up top and they were like kind of
They
lined the
were
wall.
they were up top behind like the
Behind the counter.
registers.
Like they
Yeah,
weren't they weren't intermingled. So
and
we
you
were
could
like,
be Bill Clinton. You
you
could
could be
be.
yeah, right, you could be Twisty the Clown, like, but then we were like, oh well, okay, here's a Michael Myers mask. It's on the wall, like not the but it's like on the wall with all the regular masks. It was like 60 fucking 9.99 or 79.99. And
hmm
then wasn't one of the masks like $100,
Probably.
dude? So I got this one for 16.99.
Hey, mine was on discount for 20. What is it? Clearance for 20.
And it's itchier than a motherfucker.
Yeah, I
um
can't wait to wear this to hand out candy.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing this all day, or I guess all night tomorrow. But you know what? I love Halloween. I do. I think you love Halloween as well. Um, so I think this will be a really fun, spooktacular episode. Ooh. I'm about to take this thing the fuck off, though. I
Same,
can't.
let's do it.
Yeah, all right. Ugh. Woo.
Taking this fucking jacket, taking my jacket off too.
Ugh. What if it was like where where they remove the glasses and there's just another pair of glasses underneath?
Yeah,
Oh
would it
my,
fuck you up if I had another mask on?
yes, it absolutely would. Okay. All right.
Wait, I have two more costumes.
All right, let's see them.
Stylist Salem, costume time. They were excited. They've actually wanted a spot on the podcast for a while.
Hey, here it is. Premiering for the first time
Mm-hmm.
on a podcast.
That I'm aware of.
Yeah, hopefully the first time.
Come in. Show your costumes off.
Are you sure you have kids?
Wait, am I even a daddy?
Yeah, right. Do do you even daddy?
What if I just got up and like, oh, let me go get them, and there were two like little stuffed dolls, and I was like, here's my kids. I
You
is
know what?
daddy.
Because now that we're daddies, we got hit with the no diddy.
Come on, 7 people left. This is not more important than Fortnite.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to. All right, tell them to pause it.
I'm
just joking.
Yeah, we got hit with the no diddy.
We did get hit with the no diddy because they probably read it like Daddies.
Daddies.
Yeah,
Perhaps
we're
even Zaddy.
Wait, speaking of Zaddies, it's just replacing a Z with something. You know that hoagie place called Zogies?
No.
Have you heard of it?
No.
I don't know where they're
Is it a
based out
Delaware
of.
exclusive thing?
So I think it seems that way right now, that there's a Zogies. I think it's at the Home Depot up on Miller Road, which I think is the one up on Naaman's Road.
Okay.
Apparently fire. So I want to try it. We should go soon.
I mean, look, Home Depot, dude, they're killing it when they got the wieners out front.
Oh,
Well, hot
yeah.
dogs. Oh,
And for
so
some
good.
reason, the DMV down in Delaware City always has the hot dog stand, right?
And people, it's always crowded.
So, I
And
mean,
it's
sure.
not like, okay, but the DMV experience is so much better now.
Oh yeah, since they
Like,
built
it's
this one instead of
night
the
and
one
day.
in Newcastle. Hmm.
Which, by the way, did you get your request in for one of the black license plates? Did you do
No,
the
when I bought
Tagapalooza?
wait, was there a Tagapalooza?
It's going on right now. You have until the end of the week. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Hold
go
on.
onto the DMV website.
Tag
I think that the drawing is
Palooza.
November 12th. So you just have to put in your name, address, and ID
Mm,
number, and
okay.
then we get
Hell
entered
yeah.
in.
Because I tried to get one when I first bought my car, and they were like, "Oh, sorry, they're really hard to get." So hype. Thank you.
So Jenna's been putting in every year to try to get one. And
Oh,
she
really? Does this happen every year?
every year. Yep.
Okay.
Around this time they do Tagapalooza.
Okay. Oh, dope.
And it's free, I think. Or no, it's not free. I think you have to pay.
Sure.
Of course you
I mean, you have
but
to pay for the tag.
you have
It
to pay
costs
for
a
the
little
tag.
extra money.
It's
That's
probably
okay.
$100, right? Whatever.
But the black tag, just like that's
They
something
look
that
good.
Delaware is good for is specialized tags. I don't know if we're the only state that does that, or really overvalues small number license plates.
Well, and it used to be you would hear like, hey, if you have the black license plate, watch out because people are going to try to hit you because they think that you come from money or you're wealthy. I don't know how true that is. Like my grandpa had the I think like 4 or 5 number. It was like the old school. I
Mm,
think my sister still has it, but according to Jenna, you can pay to have it like instated.
yeah, sure.
So you can just
take
like,
it with you.
say, hey,
It
I want
doesn't
to
have to
use
stay in
this
the car.
one. Yep.
Yeah, I guess
Um,
so.
but I'll tell you what, man, feels good to
Yeah.
have these masks off.
Oh my God,
Um,
I'm hot. I was like,
woo.
see some like tit sweat right
Oh
here.
yeah, I'm wet. So so Halloween, I'm Halloween is really bittersweet because it's like it's so cool, but Christmas is such a glutton of a fucking holiday that it's already kind
Mhm.
of encroached on Halloween. Dude, people have Christmas lights out. Yeah.
Yep. Shay was coming back from buying pumpkins,
Yeah.
and she saw wreaths hanging up.
Yep. And okay, look, I like Christmas, I do. And if you want to start decorating November 1st, cool, like whatever. But at least let Halloween end before Mariah Carey thaws out, you know? Um, and on top of that too, like, what about Thanksgiving? Like, Thanksgiving really gets shit on.
I love Thanksgiving.
Shat on?
Thanksgiving is my
So good.
favorite.
Because you know
Mhm.
why? Food and no gift expectation.
Yeah, that's tough. I hate having to, oh, what do I get this person? Did they get me something nicer than I got them? How much money should I spend?
Thanksgiving just really gets fucking the short end of the stick.
It sure
I
does.
and I like Christmas, I do, but like Halloween, what? Friday, full Christmas mode. Like Christmas commercials will be on literally in what, 4
Not
days.
not full, not
Dude,
full
I
Christmas.
guarantee you're seeing the fucking Hershey Kiss bells. You know, it's coming. I mean, that's been going on, that and
The M&Ms.
the M&M with Santa, he does exist, right? You know what? That's for another episode. Fuck that. Yeah, you know what? Because we're encroaching. We're doing it right now.
We're doing it ourselves. We should keep that holiday's
Halloween.
name out our fucking mouths.
Slap the shit out of you. All right, so
Fuck it.
Halloween.
Chris
You give
Kringle's gonna come smack the shit out of us.
or
Speaking of candy, you said the kisses and the M&Ms. Halloween is the most candy-centric holiday of them all.
it doesn't get better than Halloween candy.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, all right.
Especially because it's such a grab bag. Because you could get
Dude.
anything.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So I pulled up a list. We're gonna do a list episode, but not like the
Our OG episodes.
where we listed fucking what, like a century worth of candies.
Now here's
We spent
all right,
an hour.
everybody. Now here's all the candies that were popular in the 20s.
Dude, it reminded me there's
And
an episode
before the 20s, candy didn't exist.
there was an episode of Family Guy when Peter's like, "Hey, did you listen to my podcast?" Like, yeah, it was just you naming all the different types of hats. And like, that's what we did for an hour. We just listed every type of candy.
And we said, and we've got finished with that podcast, and we said, all right, good shit, bro.
That
Good
was
shit."
cringy, but you know what?
Sure.
Growth. All right, so top 5 candies, starting with number 5. Right? What do you think it is?
I'm
Give
fairly
me
certain.
your list 5 to. I guess. Do you want to do 5 to 1?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right,
Okay.
of course.
What's
I'm
number
pretty
5?
sure. So I'm pretty sure I know number 1. Let me get it out of the way.
Okay.
Number 1.
Let's go 1 to 5. Let's do that.
I think I would just want to get this one out of the way.
Okay.
Necco wafers.
Get the fuck out of here. Just chalk. Dude, if anyone gives out Necco wafers for Halloween, you are a terrible individual.
Yeah, I'd rather you give out a toothbrush like the
Or
dentist
give
does
me
if you.
the razor blade in the apple, you know? Fucking, because that's what it is. It's just dry powder candy.
Yeah, it's like flavorless Smarties.
Yeah, right. It looks like it wants to be a Smartie, which is disappointing because Smarties are the shit.
I love Smarties.
Smarties are so
So you
good.
know what? For that reason, number 5, Smarties.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you as you guess them?
Yes.
Okay. Number 5 is actually candy corn.
Ew.
Yeah, okay, but like I get
All
it.
right. It's iconic.
And
It's iconic.
people who love candy corn will die on the I love candy corn hill. I think candy corn tastes like it tastes like a waxy asshole.
Okay, but you ready? When I do eat it, because it's not
Yep.
my favorite, but I'll still
Yeah.
eat it. You definitely have to bite. They're 3 biters. You have to bite each of the colors
Each
off
color?
individually. Here's a bite of white. Here's a bite of orange. Here's a bite of yellow.
But it all tastes the same, right? Like
I think
like
so. Yeah,
it's
that's
not
3
like
different flavors. What do you think they do? They just pour a mold. They have a
Candle-
mold, and then they just pour.
dump
All right,
candle wax.
this much orange gets in. Is it orange, yellow, white? I'm pretty sure that it is.
It is yellow, orange, white. Candy corn, number 5.
Okay,
All right,
great.
What do you think number 4 is? Number
Number
4, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Then I know what it is.
Okay.
It's because they do, especially because they do have a Halloween. Is it a Halloween version?
It's not.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna.
I know
reserve-
where you're. I know what you're thinking. And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not that. Here, I'll give you a hint. It's not a. It is a fruity candy, not like a chocolate.
Starburst.
Close. Sour Patch Kids.
Okay, I'm not mad about that. I love
that's
Sour
fair.
Patch
Dude,
Kids.
Sour Patch Kids are just good, right?
Mhm.
Like I think
And funny commercials.
because they're
they're
sweet and
sour.
they're sour. Oh wait, are
Yep.
they sour and then they're sweet?
First they're sour, then they're sweet. You gotta suck the sour dust off of them.
How do you feel about the not strawberry, the watermelon Sour Patch Kids? I love them.
Oh
When
yeah,
they're,
yeah,
like,
definitely. They're
literally
just shaped like watermelons. Yep,
They're so good.
Those are very good. Those are very
right.
good.
So number 4, Sour Patch Kids. Number 3, I don't know how much. So this list, by the way, is from purewow.com.
Okay, well then you know what? I know what number 3 is. Werther's Original.
Kind of almost close to that. Reese's Take 5.
Take 5.
Is Take
Is
5
this
just
sponsored by
nougat?
fucking? Is this sponsored by fucking Mars? I don't
Yeah,
know who
right.
makes Reese's.
Is
Hershey? Hershey. makes
Hershey?
Reese's.
Yeah.
This is sponsored by Hershey.
Okay, number 2. I don't know how I feel about this list, but anyway.
So it's not Reese's since you made that face, but that's what my number 2 would have been.
Number 2 is a chocolate as well.
Just a Twix.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, word! I love Twix. Twix is.
Do you like
Twix are
the
good.
left or the right one more?
Oh,
Like,
left Twix all day.
Twix, a fantastic
I'm left Twix, left Shark, left Eye.
left shark.
Wasn't Left Shark? Wasn't that
Katy
Perry's
fucking
Super
dancer,
Bowl?
That was just way off. Okay, and number 1.
It's got to be Cadbury eggs.
Yep. Yep.
What's number 1?
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh, absolutely. Good. Yeah. That's what I
And
was hoping.
What
it
we
would have been up
talked
there.
about. So, like the OG, like the little miniatures are good. They're really good. But
Yeah.
the pumpkins, the Easter eggs, the Christmas trees, the ratio of peanut butter to chocolate is just perfect.
Somehow better than the original.
And I feel like, do you notice, like, is the peanut butter different because it's creamier? You know, or maybe the chocolate's like softer?
I'll tell you what I think is even better than the holiday ones are any version of the white chocolate Reese's, I think is better. So maybe that's just because I like white chocolate better than
I like white
milk
chocolate too. Like, and I hate chocolate. I don't want to say I hate it, but I don't really like chocolate. And I feel like Reese's peanut butter cup being number 1, that's fair. Now, what would you say is your favorite, say top 3 candies that you used to get for Halloween?
So this candy didn't exist when I was little, but it quickly became my favorite as soon as it came out. Nerd Ropes or the Nerd Rope Gummy Busters.
Yeah, yes,
hands down my favorite candy. Hands down my favorite candy now. Growing up though, I would always look these are the things that I would commonly get.
Yeah.
Now that you're mentioning it, it's kind of coming back to me. The little teeny tiny like Three Musketeers are very good. And they were plentiful.
Oh yeah. Well, because they came in the bag, like the bulk bag, you know.
And then this sounds like a cop out, but the one that I actually did get a lot was the Nerds, the little boxes of Nerds.
It was always red or not red, pink or
purple,
or grape. Yep, purple or red, purple or pink.
Pink.
Yep.
grape or
strawberry.
strawberry.
Yep.
Probably.
And so was that your favorite? The Nerds?
Yeah,
Like,
the nerds were back. The nerds were back then. Yeah, yeah.
you know
What about you?
okay. The like the Jolly Rancher sticks. You know, like they were
Okay.
real thin and flat. They were always either it was like watermelon or green apple.
They just made a flat lollipop out of Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, and they were really hard to eat, and you'd almost always choke on them. They stick to your teeth. Those and I used to really like the um what is it? Like just the little packs of sweet tarts, or and also the 2-pack of Starbursts,
Sure. 2
right?
pack of Starbursts.
And you
Oh, what
knew
about
what kind.
bottle caps? What about bottle
Okay,
caps?
so I was thinking, I never really fucked with bottle caps.
Me neither, but I only eat them at Halloween, and I don't hate
They're
it.
not bad. They're
When
not
I
bad.
start digging through the kids' candy, which I actually have to throw out their
From last year?
from last year, it's sitting in a fucking pillowcase. Which, now that I think of it, I've been missing that pillowcase.
Now you're gonna it's gonna get refilled
Gonna
up in,
use it.
tomorrow.
Mhm.
Do you remember though, like you could tell how your day was going to be based on what color Starburst you would get in your, like if you open it up 2 yellows, your day was fucked.
Yeah,
But if you got
that's a
2
bad
pinks,
Monday.
a red and a pink,
Mm-hmm.
you should play the lottery
Yep.
because
you're
you
winning.
will. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so before we get into more Halloween stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I want to touch on this because it's still fresh on the mind.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you feel about aggressive and pushy salespeople?
Hate it.
Right.
I can't. It shuts me down all the way. It makes me I want nothing to do with them.
So, I recently signed up for I was going to change internet providers.
Mm-hmm.
The individual was going home to home, and I said, "Yeah, sure, cool." And the thing was, he said, "Hey, it's going to be a gig up and a gig down, right? So the speeds will be matched, whatever." Great, right? We do a lot of video work. I do a lot of editing, music, whatever. So I need a fast upload and download speed.
Is 1 gig up, 1 gig down? That's not fast though, is it?
Yeah, it is.
1 gig?
Yeah. A
Oh.
gigabit?
Oh,
Yeah.
What about a mega gigabyte,
gig?
son?
I think a gig is like the fastest that we can get right now.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
All right.
But like, so I said, okay, cool. So then I called the company just to make sure that everything was okay because they're like, hey, they're gonna come and spray your lines, and then they're gonna have to trench under your yard and yada 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 whatever. So I called and I was like, hey, I just really want to make sure a gig up and a gig down. They're like, they said it's definitely a gig down because most people all they care about is the download speed, right? Like
Because
that's
most people aren't uploading
super important,
things.
right? Or even 25 is fast enough because like I'm uploading pictures to Facebook, Instagram, whatever, like it's like that still. But when you're uploading a 20 or 30 gig video,
Mhm.
I need that speed to be fast, especially because sometimes we shoot our episodes like this one
Like the day before.
the day before. Sometimes we've done episodes or made edits like the day of. We tried not to, but so I need fast speed, right? And they're like, well, it could be 25, might be a gig, don't know. So I said, you know what, then I'm going to do more research. The service was scheduled for 3.5 weeks out. So it's not like it was going to happen. So I said, let's
Yeah.
just cancel it. I'm going to do more research. If I find out from other people that it's cool, then I'll sign back up, whatever. So then I get a call the next day from the salesperson, and he said, hey, what's up? You canceled. You should have called me and not the and not the provider, right?
Mhm.
And I didn't answer. Like he left a message. So then yesterday, Jenna was outside carving pumpkins with Isla, and the dude came to the house. He said, "Is your husband home?" And I was taking a nap, and she was like, "No, he's not home right now." He was like, "Well, he called the company and not me, and they don't know what they're talking about. I'm the salesperson. He should come to me with that." So that reinforces kind of everything that I was already going off of. But now I really don't want to fucking do business
Yeah,
with
good
you.
choice. And also, generally speaking, the salespeople don't know as much as the other people in the company.
You're trying to make a sale.
Yeah,
like
that's what they know. That's what
you're
they know.
getting commission. And then you are now upset because I pulled that away from you. But then you know what? You shouldn't have lied.
Yep.
Or you should have said, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, why don't you call, or I'll call and double check, whatever. But like to then show up. So then today I was waiting at the bus stop with Jennifer Isla. The dude came back and he was like circling around. I don't know if he saw me or what, but it's getting to the point where it's like, now we're talking like borderline harassment, dude.
Yeah, that's not a pushy salesman. That's a stalker you got there,
hmm
I think.
hmm
Huh.
So
So
he's
are you
probably
gonna give
gonna
him the
kill
sale?
me.
You should give him the sale, dog.
Yeah. Nope. Now I just stand my ground.
Yeah.
But honestly, like that makes people not want to buy stuff. If you're like you go into the Apple store, right? And I feel like it used to be like, hey, what do you want? Now sometimes they don't even fucking acknowledge you. Like you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to
They're like this. They're like,
all of them, folded arms, sup. There's what, probably 3 people per table.
welcome to our store.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other day, how do you like that new Apple
right, because
Vision? And they just
you're
go
not
about their own business.
you're going in. I don't feel like a lot of people are going to that store to like like they have something that they need or something that they're going to
They don't
buy.
need to be sold.
Correct. You know what Apple is. You know what the products are. And so this was just like super off-putting. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of vent about this.
Can I vent?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. So I've told you already, but I think everybody needs to know. For 8 years now, I've thought that I was allergic to this cashews.
Cashews. Okay.
And I said, you know what? Let me try it again. I don't think I'm allergic. Shay freaked out. She was like, all right, just have a few, wait 20 minutes. If you don't feel anything, go ahead and, you can have some more. So I did. And I ate 90% of the bag. And I was fine until 1.5 days later when I took a shit. My asshole was so fucking itchy.
And that happens to you a lot when you're allergic to something.
Yeah.
Just
so
you.
and honestly, I want to ask. Let me put it in a nice, clean little format. I ate cashews. When I shit, my asshole was itchy. I've heard all the jokes already. Oh, you're eating them wrong. No, I didn't eat them up. I didn't shove them up my ass. I shoved them in my mouth. I shoot them up. I ate them. I swallowed them. I shit them out. But then my asshole's itchy. Why? Is there something that I can do to make this better? I need to know how to get this better because I love cashews.
So I
but
mean,
I can't eat 'em.
have you done done the allergy test?
Are you telling me I should go to a doctor? That's probably a great place to start.
What is it? Western medicine, you know? But like, I feel like you should probably go get tested.
I would just rather source my my medical concerns to the internet.
That's fair. You know what? If you go to WebMD, odds are you're dying.
Yeah, that's it's a sign of
you're
cancer.
You're done. So you are allergic to cashews. You're allergic to pitted, like getting pitted, or just pitted fruit?
Get pitted.
Like so anything with a pit you're allergic to?
Yeah.
Also,
like, what is it? I don't even eat them, so I don't
peaches.
know. Peaches. What are the other
ones?
ones?
Have a pit?
I don't know. I don't eat them.
I don't fuck with plums. Wait, I don't think I've ever had like a plum.
Me neither. They're the dark purple ones.
Yeah, a little squishy round ones.
No, I don't think that they have a pit.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't really fuck with fruit like that. I mean,
yeah,
I like bananas, but I also can't eat bananas. I also can't eat avocados. I can't eat cucumbers. I can't eat carrots.
Plums do have a pit, by the way.
Well,
technically, avocados have a pit, so
they do have
it
a
is
pit.
just getting pitted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I can't get pitted.
So when did it start, though? Like, what happened?
After I met Shay.
Yeah, do you think she like transferred?
I was probably like 19, 20 years old, so I think it's in her juices.
Yeah, I think so. And it's just been transferred over to you.
Well, I don't know. Has it happened to you yet?
Yeah. So you know what? I haven't had a pitted fruit since. I'm scared.
Well, heed warning. Yeah.
So I used to be allergic to shellfish, and or maybe I had like a sensitivity, but like now I can eat shrimp and clams and whatever, and it's fine.
That's good because they're delicious.
But it used to make my throat itchy, so I used to carry an EpiPen with me. But apparently the shellfish allergy isn't nearly as bad as having a nut allergy. Like you're lucky that it's not the throat closing.
Oh, and I can have all the peanuts I want. I actually I eat Probably like 5 tablespoons of peanut butter a day.
How many D's do you eat, would you say?
How many D's nuts? I eat these many peas nuts and this many D's nuts.
Did you see someone from the Cowboys was like giving an interview after their loss to the 49ers the other day, and I don't remember who it was, but the interviewer asked him something, and the guy was like, "Well," he said, "that's what you took away from that play," and he's all butthurt, yada yada yada. And then he's walking out, he's like, "You can ask about these nuts." Did he?
Do you get fined for that?
I'm sure. Yeah, you
I don't think that
probably.
they should get fined for that. Listen, these guys are football players. They're not They're not like, you know,
But
interviewees. They don't need
but
to be talking. All they need to do is know how to play football.
the fines don't make sense to me. Like, Derek Carr got fined like 15K for doing the Michael Jackson dance, but then somebody like had a nasty hit and got fined like 6,000. You know what I mean? Like, so is it just arbitrary? Like, give him 6K.
They roll. It's like Dungeons and Dragons. They roll a 20-sided die.
And yeah, right. And you just get what you get. I'll tell you what though, man, it made me kind of sick. So someone was like, they posted an article and it was like Dak Prescott makes per quarter almost what Brock Purdy makes for the entire year. So Dak Prescott makes $882,000 a quarter each game, and Brock Purdy, he's still on his rookie contract, makes $985,000 for the year, for the whole season. $882,000 per, so that's like over $3 million a game.
Yeah, when you said per quarter, I thought you meant
No, per quarter. So there's 4 quarters in a game. So that's over $3 million. So I think it was Cam Newton or someone, and he was like, "Hey, like we bitch about things, but you throw 3 interceptions and you get sacked 20 times, you still wake up and have however millions in your bank account that next day. Or if you throw 20 touchdowns, like it's the same thing, especially with like guaranteed money. You just get what you get." So he's like, you have a bad game and you're feeling salty, and then you look at your bank account and you're like, "Oh yeah, right, okay, cool.
this isn't so bad. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
That's how those guys wake up in the morning. They feel quite all right.
Like $882,000 a quarter is fucking.
Is that more money than we'll make?
So his contract was worth what? It was worth $240 million for 4 years. Average annual value $60 million, guaranteed money $231 million. So that means what? Even if he blows his fucking legs off, and they
Steps on a landmine,
you still get paid that money.
That's crazy.
They still have to eat that money. That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
But I feel like, dude, didn't like Trevor Lawrence also get so Trevor Lawrence got
That's your boy.
$275 million,
Sunshine.
$55 million, guaranteed money, 200 mil. So that's generational times 20. You know what I mean? Forever. If you treat that right. Or you can blow it on Lambos.
It's an industry. They sell a lot of tickets. They make a lot of money.
Do we want to get into professional football?
I think I could do it. What was that movie? Was it Invent? No.
With Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, he joins the Eagles.
Joins the fucking Eagles.
I didn't actually see it, but
Yeah. No, okay. So anyway, sorry. Back to Halloween. I'm sorry. All right. So Halloween is also good for spooky movies, right?
Spooky
horror
season.
films.
Mm-hmm.
I love horror flicks. You love horror flicks.
I
They're
do.
just good. They're fun, entertaining, whatever. So all right, top 5 grossing. So these are all-time worldwide box office movies, like
Okay.
the highest grossing.
The 5 movies that made the most money in the horror
Worldwide.
genre.
Yep. So what do you think let's just start with number 1. What do you think number 1 is? And you know what? This was kind of interesting, this one.
Is it? Okay. Is it in a franchise?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
All right.
But it's not like, okay, I'll give you a hint. It's not like Halloween.
All right. I'm just gonna name one. You tell me if it's up there. Any of the movies in the Saw franchise. They got to be up there.
Surprisingly, no, I mean you're talking like 50.
Wow.
52 is Saw 3.
Wow.
No, Saw 4. Yeah.
Well, then this throws this next guess out the window. Is Paranormal Activity in the top 5?
Nope.
I love that movie.
So Paranormal Activity is also deep down. You know what? I'm gonna give you number 5. We'll start with number 5. Okay.
Okay.
The Nun. 362 million. But surprisingly enough, number 6, because this movie just came out, Alien Romulus
Really?
made $350 million worldwide.
I didn't even hear that.
That's a lot of mimsy.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so number 4 is an old one.
Okay.
And I believe the quote is "fuck my pussy."
Oh, it's not The Shining. The Exorcist.
Yep.
Fuck my pussy, Satan.
428 mil, which is wild because that movie also came out in 1973. So that
got to be adjusted. That's got to be
numbered. That has to be adjusted because that would be number 1. I feel like,
yeah,
you know. All right, so number 3 is the sequel to number 1.
Really?
So number.
We haven't done number 1 yet.
Number 3 is a sequel to number 1. Yeah.
Is it a what's his name? James Wan movie?
No.
Oh.
The Conjuring? No.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
The Conjuring is number 9.
Okay, I love The Conjuring. That's so good.
Great.
And honestly, any of the movies that he makes are really good.
They're good.
Usually. Yeah. No, he's not. Is he Saw?
Yeah. Oh, great. Saw. Yeah. And don't forget Aquaman.
Wow. Number 3 is the sequel. I'm not sure. What is it?
It, Chapter 2.
Ooh, okay.
Which made 467 mil. And then
so
It is number 1.
Is sitting on number 1.
$701 million.
Wow.
And so It Chapter 2, like the 2017 It was so fucking good.
It was
Chapter
really
2 was
good.
okay.
Sure. Yeah. It went somewhere for the last half an hour. I mean, it was true to the book.
I think where It 2 really struggled was it was so long and they spent like 20 minutes because didn't each character have to go find something about themselves or whatever? So it was like a soul searching, but that was like an hour 30, you know, of the movie, just them doing that. All right. So number 2, last one. What do you think?
Oh, ready? The Grudge.
So Jaws.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's
there's
really
no
good
way
guess.
that's even fucking.
No, I didn't think so. I just couldn't think of any more scary movies. I love The
What
Grudge
is
too.
your favorite Halloween movie?
My favorite Halloween movie, like a scary movie. I don't know. I don't really have a go-to. I don't really have a go-to one. You know which scary movie for me has been I really like that I know you don't like?
Go on.
I don't know if you've seen it. It Follows.
Oh, I saw It Follows where you fuck and
it's an STD. It's a sexually transmitted demon.
So what is it? He fucks the hooker and then she goes off, right? Isn't that like
not at the end, I don't think. Is that how it ends?
I think so.
But I think that you have to let the person know or else they'll just die because it keeps going back.
Right. And isn't there a scene where she's like hiding in
they end up killing it at the end.
The lake house and they're like busting through that big motherfucker comes through.
Big one. Because it can change forms to whatever to trick you. Yeah.
I wonder if that's on here. I feel like probably not. Like that seems like a real
I don't want to say indie, but it was not a blockbuster. I'll tell you what, that my biggest shock is that Saw wasn't higher on that list.
Well, you know what? The Grudge is number 41, made 187 mil.
That's not bad. That's a good movie.
So Saw is on here. It's just not higher. But Resident Evil, the final chapter, is number 10, and that made 314 million. Do you remember we saw that? And we put so much fucking popcorn butter on, like butter on the fucking popcorn.
Resident Evil, the final chapter. Okay, like Mila Jovovich.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever, I guess.
A Quiet Place is 8. Hannibal is 7. You know what my favorite Halloween movie is?
Go.
Trick or Treat.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's so good. It's a good one. It's like a multiple kind of, it all comes together at the end. What would that be? What are those movies?
Almost like an anthology.
Yes.
But
and you don't know that until the end. Spoiler alert, but not really.
Alert, I haven't seen it.
That movie's like 10 years old, so it doesn't count.
The girl that cut my hair had a Trick or Treat tattoo on her arm.
Of Sam, the little like bag head demon guy.
There were
little lollipop.
There were 2 guys on her arm.
Okay.
Sam was probably one of them, I guess.
Sam's like the main. If you see Trick or Treat, he's got like the bag on his head.
Yeah, that was.
And then when it comes off, it's like a demonic pumpkin looking thing. And so like his thing is, I guess, you don't blow out the jack-o'-lanterns until 12:01, right?
Ooh.
Like, and you give candy out, like, but you don't blow your pumpkins out until Halloween is over. If you do, You die.
I'm married, so I never blow my pumpkins.
Ah. I mean, honestly though, the candles just kind of blow out before.
Or you just cook the
The little
pumpkin.
tea lights. Yeah, right.
We're gonna carve pumpkins tomorrow.
They did last night. I didn't have the patience to carve pumpkins.
Yeah, that's super fair. I'm gonna just help them hollow them out and let them
I
carve
love
them.
scooping the guts out
Yeah, that's
and
fun.
just like,
We can eat the pumpkin seeds.
So I'm gonna use them to make soap.
Shut up. do they make fat? I guess they could be fatty,
They could
right?
make, yeah. But I feel like, so this is the first year that Arlo is old enough to kind of like understand trick or treating. So I
So he
feel like
can go up to a door
this
and
will be a
like
good year for him. Yeah.
he can go
So,
participate.
but like I feel like it's harder for the parents because it's, you're tired and then the kids want to keep going. It's like, all right, at least Isla can kind of bring him to the doors.
Yeah,
And I can
and
just
you don't
stand
have to
back,
actually
yep,
walk up
and do the
You just
wave
wave at
thing.
the other parents like this.
Yup. Damn it, yup.
So I'm gonna be I'm probably gonna be handing candy out, and I believe the weather is supposed to be really nice. So
Hot.
I can't do a bonfire.
Yeah, there's a burn ban.
burn ban. Yeah,
Burn ban.
well,
And apparently it's not going to be lifted for a couple weeks. Well, I guess unless it rains. So if it rains, effective immediately, it's off.
oh really?
Mm-hmm.
What if I just turn
it's
my
just so-
sprinkler on?
But I also saw that burn bans only are for like places of business and X amount of feet away from a home. Like there's like legality behind the specifics of the burning. I mean, it's probably not worth your time
Yeah,
to do it.
I won't fuck with it.
So you give out what candy or what type of candy are you giving out this year?
Honestly, we haven't even bought it yet.
You better fucking hurry up because it's all Christmas candy out now.
That's what I'm gonna give out.
Everyone's
I'm gonna give
getting
out
the
Christmas
fucking
candy.
what is it? The Lifesaver books?
I like to give out, yeah, the ones. Are they what are those calendars?
Oh, the
Advent
Advent calendar. Just give it out.
calendars?
Just pop the pieces of chocolate out in their fucking
I'm gonna
bag.
give out Christmas tree shaped zebra cakes.
Dog.
Oh,
Wait,
I
I would be
love
hype as shit
zebra
if I got
cakes.
that actually.
Yeah, we'll probably just buy the bag. We'll buy 2 bags. We'll have a bag of chocolate, possibly peanut contaminated
Yep.
candies, and then we'll have a bag of like Smarties and Necco wafers and whatever the fuck
So-
other not peanut candies.
How many pieces per kid?
I just tell them to take a few.
And
My
do
house
you-
doesn't really get hit,
Really?
so yeah, I'm up at the top of a street.
I'm surprised our neighborhood gets I'm not giving out.
You just gonna turn your lights off?
Okay, but look,
You're gonna get egged. You're gonna
look,
get fucking egged.
I would give out if I left the bowl last year and someone just dumped it all.
Yeah,
and
why
so-
don't you just put an empty bowl out and say, please take one.
And so it looks like I gave out. So yeah, I put candy out last year and someone dumped it all. So it was like, all right, like next year we both have to walk around. So like if one of us was home to give out, fine,
Mhm.
but we're both going to be walking around.
I'll come give out candy at your house.
Yeah, why don't you come give out? Because we get hit hard.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. You do.
My favorite though, mixed bag of candy, the one where you get the what is it? You get the Jolly Rancher sticks, like the gummy bears. I don't know. I don't think that's child's play. Like I don't know. Like you could ask somebody who's like super big into candy, and they'll say that's the whatever blend or whatever.
Sure. Yeah. I just walk into the grocery store and you go down the seasonal aisle and
Yep,
I
and you
grab
pay
whichever one looks-
$19.99 for the big bag.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm looking forward to it.
What's the worst thing that you ever got in a Halloween bag when you were trick or treating?
This is weird, and it was one of those paratrooper army men.
Okay, with a little parachute that never quite worked.
Yeah,
Throw 'em down.
because you just gave me a toy. I wasn't looking for toys,
I want
and
candy.
the toy doesn't even work.
I had someone give out Band-Aids one year in the neighborhood, but they weren't like an individual. Like it was like a travel pack of Band-Aids, and it was like, this is better for your body than candy.
I
So,
think that it is
dude,
better for your body.
But it's fucking it's
I just
fucking
rub a little
Halloween.
dirt in it.
I hate. Well, I'm not giving you any candy until you say trick or treat, and it's like, I think Isla was like 2, and like, dude, just get, like, all right, we'll just leave then.
We don't want your
Fuck
candy that
you,
bad.
man.
This
Yeah,
is
fuck you.
Can we talk about Mischief Night?
Oh yeah, right.
Because
Mischief Night is tonight.
at the airing of this episode,
Yeah.
it's fucking
It's
like
on.
So
This
if
is like-
you are listening to this at drop, You should listen to
You
this
could be
while
egging
you
a house.
if you're listening to this while you're egging a house, bravo. If you're listening to this while your house is being egged, use a bitch.
Yeah, sure. Did you ever go out and partake in mischief? I know, me too. And I feel like such a piece of shit for doing it. Dude, I don't know. Like,
I don't know what drives 16-year-old boys, because it's all boys. It's all boys
oh,
that do. I don't think girls
yeah.
go out and do any of this shit. But we would fucking TP houses, trees, which is so disgusting because you wake up in the morning and you can't just take the toilet paper off
No, and like the
because it's all
eggs
wet.
will, and if you get your car egged and you don't get it off, it'll fuck your shit up. Did I ever tell you
Damn.
about the time I got Jenna's house egged?
No.
So we were, I guess we were dating for about a year, and it was the night. So it was actually Halloween. This wasn't mischief night, but do you remember The Walking Dead premiered on Halloween night?
Okay.
And so we were watching the episode. There was like a friend of ours, and it was Jenna, me, and my sister, and we were watching. And these teenagers came up like not in costume. You know, there's a point when it's like, dude, you're come on. And they were like probably 14, 15, maybe even 16. Actually, no, I
Mhm.
take that back. They were driving, so they were probably like 16 or 17. Um, and they were like, "Merry Christmas." And I was like, "Yeah, like, come on, you know."
Uh,
And they said, "What?" I was like, "Just get out of here, you know, like here, just go." So they came back, or when they were leaving, they're like, "You're a bitch." So I went out there, and mind you, there were 6 of them. There was one of me. Like I lost that battle all
oh
day
yeah.
long. But I went out there, and I think I told one of them like I was gonna fuck their mom, and
Yeah.
they
That's
said
reasonable.
what? Um,
And then you shut
and
the door real quick and go back inside.
I went out there with a baseball bat, like I was
Oh,
gonna
okay.
fucking do something.
Okay,
But
okay.
like I don't know why that was like where but
And you were scrawny as shit back then too.
yeah, and like also like the where I have an issue is I have a temper. Like I have a really bad fucking temper. And so
Hmm.
like I went out there and then they left, but then they came back and they egged the ever living shit out of Jenna's house and Megan's car. I mean,
Ooh.
like they probably got like 4 or 5 dozen eggs and they just fucking unloaded.
Where do you think they got all the eggs from? Hey,
Well,
mom.
okay, but eggs were more affordable back then, right? Weren't they like probably $1 and some change?
Great
Now,
doesn't.
fuck. No one,
Yeah.
how you're telling me you're gonna go out and buy toilet paper and eggs now in today's fucking market? Fuck.
Yeah.
No way.
Teenagers
Yeah,
can't afford them.
it'd be cheaper just to throw ramen.
But you know what? The economy fixed Mischief Night, actually.
You know what? Do you think that was kind of
I think that
mischief night and the economy were in
tied together.
they were in cahoots.
Economy goes up,
Mischief.
Mischief Night goes down. Here's a chart.
You've never seen you haven't seen any mischief since the
That's
economy
right. And you
has
know what?
been fucked up.
Thanks, Obama.
That is all day, Obama. If you're listening, go out and vote.
Yeah, that's right. You can now. Or just today, was
So
it?
by the time, so when this episode airs, vote less than a week. Less than a week.
Yeah. Yep. Next Tuesday.
And so are you going to
November
vote
5th.
early or are you going to
Yeah.
go day
I'll
of?
just go that day. I like the social aspect. I'll go
Day
early in the morning.
Stand for fucking 4.5 hours. But it's
Mhm.
acceptable. You can say, hey, sorry, work. Like, I'm going to go vote. And that's cool.
I mean, at least at our work it is.
Well,
I know.
schools are closed, though. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, maybe I'll work from home.
Oh,
Good to
yeah,
know.
yeah. Actually, maybe I will too. Well, no, Jenna's off.
Oh,
So
yeah. So is Shay.
that's the time where you get to go in and it's just really quiet in the
Oh,
office.
yeah.
That's
That's true.
my shit.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But yeah, man, I definitely will wear this here babushka mask.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Um,
wear my Bosk mask.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll take it off. And then are you a fan of drinking while you walk with the
Oh,
kids?
Oh, well, I stay at home and give out
But when
candy.
if you were to go out, would you
Sure, I sure would.
would you keep it in like a little like would you
Red-
conceal it or like a red cup?
Solo cup. Yep. Or in
Because
a Yeti or something to keep it cold or something.
because you're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
technically supposed to just be drinking out in public,
Nope,
right?
that's
Like
just Mardi Gras on Bourbon Street, and
so it's frowned upon.
yeah. Technically
Um,
illegal. I don't think anybody would call you on it on Halloween night.
No, but I mean, you never know.
I appreciate when people have beers to give to the other adults.
Or Jello shots.
Yep.
with Jello shots.
I think it is a nice way to meet the neighbors too.
But also, like, we take Jello shots from people we don't know. So
Hey, those, and honestly, if anything is going to be drugged, it'll probably be those.
yeah,
I drug all my Jello shots.
I made that fucking meme yesterday when I was texting you, and we were trying to figure, and it didn't do as well as I thought it would, but like we're getting a lot of likes on it. But like I thought that shit was fucking hilarious.
Fucking Busey.
But you, like, growing up, you would always hear, "Oh, make sure you don't eat the fresh." Number one, I never got fresh fruit.
No.
And also, how the fuck do you get the razor blades?
Yeah, without it having a big gash in it.
Oh, there's a giant hole here that's leaking.
Also, if somebody gives me an apple,
I'm gonna throw it right into the fucking trash can.
It's not even making it to the trash can. It's going to stay in that person's yard.
Yeah.
I'm going to egg their house with it. I'm going to apple their house.
Did your mom or dad used to make you dump your candy out, and would they sort through it to make sure like it was cool, or was that just a way of like
I think I just did that
the parent tax?
I think I just did that myself.
Just
I wanted
to see, and then you could sort your shit.
Yeah, get the haul. So what my kids do now is they dump it out and then they like trade the things that they like or don't like with each other. So even after trick or treating is over, and this year my kids don't have school the next day.
Oh, nice. Oh, wait. You know what? We might not conferences or something, probably.
I don't know. Honestly. So that's November 1st.
Yeah.
I think they have like 12 or 13 days of school in the whole entire month.
Well, so are they off that whole week for Thanksgiving?
I think so. And then
Christmas is the following
days.
Fucking week. Or the following month, I mean.
Yeah, we're in the home stretch of 2024 somehow.
2024 and a full year of podcasting.
Daddies the podcast, because we started very beginning of January 2024.
And we actually recorded it in, I think in December, we recorded the episode, like the end of December.
It was while we were on Christmas break.
And we had no idea what the fuck we were doing, which, by the way, I guess I can announce on this episode. So I'm starting my mixing services under the Daddies the Podcast LLC umbrella. I just have to think of a name, because you know what? I have all this shit and I like doing it, so I might as well help other people that might not have access to those resources, and I'm going to do it for cheap, so that way I can just kind of, so I think that's something that I will 100% be using our social media platforms to push that as well.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be under the Daddies. So Daddies the podcast is the parent company.
Daddies the podcast mixing services. Yeah, we have to think of something.
But I do want to incorporate the Daddies name into that as well, because it will fall under this, and then hopefully that can help pay off some of our podcasting debt.
And I'm actually launching our OnlyFans page, the Daddies OnlyFans page.
Yeah, so Eric and I are launching the joint.
Just a bunch of feet pics. Hold on, ready? You only get sock pics for free.
You know what, though? I guarantee you there's someone that is like, hey, I'll give you $100 for those fucking socks, but don't wash them first. Definitely. I mean, not us, but
not guys. Oh, yeah, for sure. Shay has a friend who will remain nameless that does, I think it's panties stuff, but I think socks are also involved in that too. But she sells them for good money. Well, sends pictures of like pedicured feet and...
Okay, so how much is a pair of socks?
I don't know.
I'd say so say $10.
Sure. Right.
$10. You get $100. Yeah, I'll take that all day long.
Definitely. Oh, I'd sell my socks for just the price of new socks.
And well, yeah, because all my socks have holes in them. So
they probably sell for more.
Yeah, sure. Dirty feet. That's the thing.
They've got holes. If they're dirty, if they're crispy.
Oh yeah. crispy, dirty socks with holes, dude. $300 easily, right there. All right. Well, you know what? Everyone listening, happy Halloween. We will see you all motherfuckers next week.
Goodbye.